nation could be facing difficult times in the coming days and weeks.
I'll be putting the tariff of 25% on Canada.
If the president does choose to implement any tariffs against Canada, we're ready with a response.
Are we seeing the start of a trade war with Canada?
I don't think so. I think the president is going to implement those tariffs tomorrow.
And separately, 25% on Mexico.
Porque como bien se menciona, la posibilidad de un arancel pues afecta también mucho la economía de los Estados Unidos y a los estadounidenses.
We have very big deficits with those countries. Those tariffs may or may not rise with time.
Evidentemente estamos haciendo todo lo que está en nuestras manos para evitar que se llegue a un escenario.
We will respond. We won't relent until tariffs are removed and, of course, everything is on the table.
The president is intent on doing this, and I think Justin Trudeau would be wise to talk to President Trump directly before pushing outlandish comments like that to the media.
If I may, one more.
Yes, Lindsay.
I won't sugarcoat it.
All right. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim Awashai Bashim Rakagadash. Hey, dub honors to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to you brothers doing his work. And sincerity, the hope for elect, the brothers waiting every day, patiently for Yahweh Bashim Awashai returns to be God's place. Hey, peace and salutations to you, brother. The scriptures tell you when they should hate the whore. All right, and these are prophecies that the scriptures, that the Heavenly Father gave to the prophets to, let us know that this is going to be a hell of a ride. But we seeing this thing right in front of us, and that's why we're saying it before. All right, they're prophesying. All right, you see, Trump is putting, I guess, tariffs on Canada. All right, let me get the title. It says, Booze, Oil, and Orange Juice. Okay, how Canada could fight Trump's tariff. All right, so matter of fact, let me get the word tariffs real quick. I didn't go there. Let's go back. So, hold on a second. Okay, what is a tariff? Tariff is a tax imposed by the government of a country or by a supranational union on imports or exports of goods. Besides being a source of revenue for the government, import duties can also be a form of regulation, all right, of foreign trade and policy that taxes foreign products to encourage a safeguard domestic industry. So basically it's a tax that's put on a product, even if it says import or export. So if they send it out, whatever it is, it's going to be, that's why he said on a video on this side, it'll be sent to them either 25% or 10% off oil or anything. If they send it or if you bring it in, it's going to be a tax. So he's trying to, I guess he thinks he's going to tax the other countries, all right? But hey, you've been running this so long. Hold on a second. But they've been running this so long that, what you think they want to change, all right? So you're placing a heavy tax on imports and exports. So let me read the article because I guess the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was up there. So let me read some of the article. It says Canada will react. So Canada's going to react to this, all right, forcefully and immediately as Donald Trump imposes tariffs. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said on Friday, the U.S. president has said he could levy 25% on Canada imports, or 25% tariff on Canada's imports as soon as Saturday. So he said he would start immediately. It's not what we want, but if we move forward, we would also act, Trudeau said. So they like, look, we'll react too. We'll do the same thing to you, which we already know it's just to implode this system, to get out of the FRN. It says tariffs are a central part of Trump's economic vision. All right, he want to tax everything and everybody. Then now that's how crazy it's getting. You can't. You see, you gotta have some type of leeway. But I guess he claims that everybody's having a free fall on the United States in the deep debt. But I guess these elites want their money regardless. So he's doing it. He's doing it the way he knows he can do it. Okay, he sees them as a way of growing the U.S. economy. All right. Let me get that scripture in my head. He says, let's see, it says, let me read it again. Tariffs are a central part. Let's see, hold on one second. Boom. Okay. It says, tariffs are a central part of Trump's economic vision. He sees them as a way of growing the U.S. economy, protecting jobs and raising tax revenue. And this is really not for even anybody of the tribes, right? This is because that make, like everybody suspected, that make America great again is basically putting the tribes back into slavery, everybody out the way, and the so-called white man to be the supreme leader in a place where, you know, he conquered. All right. All right. It says economicists suggest that such a move could have devastating immediate impact on Canada's economy. Yeah, because I only think Canada has only 30 million people inside. America has, oh shit, not even, way more than triple. So it's 350 million in America compared to like 30 million. All right. So it says while also leading at higher prices for America. Right. So that's going to bring up, you know, inflation. I won't sugarcoat it. Our nation could be facing difficult times in the coming days and weeks, Trudeau said in his television address to Canada. All right. It says Canada is trying to avoid a trade war altogether. It has pledged more than $1 billion, 690 million, dollars to boost security at its shared border with the U.S., a key point of contention for Trump, who appears to be using tariffs as a negotiation tactic. So he's been doing that with everything, all right? He just say things and do them, all right? But that's Nero. That's Nero sees what you think. This nigga, that's why they got a thing called neuropsychology, the study of the mind. This nigga is off his rocker. But this is to get everything in the play to where they want to form it into they get out this FRN to take it to the to ultimately the MOTB, where you can't refute what you get, what you make, whatever, everything, and they want to know everything and have everything. That's what the last sentence says. Trudeau said all options were still on the table. Here are 4 of them and their possible impacts. Targeted tariff on select U.S. goods. So that's what they say they'll do. Canada's already fought one tariff war with Trump's. During the first term, the U.S. president slapped 10% tariff on Canadian aluminum products and 25% on Canadian steel, citing national security concerns. All right, so he already did that. So let's jump down here. And we can't forget it with Mexico also. All right, those are the tribe of Issachar. All right, so but they don't look at, it's a guy. I had a video, but I guess I would just play it because they wouldn't load up. This is dollar for dollar tariff. Another move Canada made in its first tariff war with its neighbors was to apply dollar for dollar tariff. Okay, it slapped the identical tariffs on U.S. aluminum and steel, so it did the same thing when he was in his first term. And so he'd been doing this for a minute, and ensued the total number and value of the American goods it taxed equaled the U.S. tariff on Canada exports that came up to around $16 billion at that time. I'm pretty sure it's billion. All right. So they made money, all right. Energy and nuclear options. One of the most valuable assets in Canada arsenal is energy. Northeastern U.S. states like Vermont, New York, and Maine significantly rely on electricity sold to them by neighboring Canadian provinces, British Columbia, and Manitoba also supply energy to western and midwestern regions of the U.S. So they had electric. It's a lot of things, and these are things that you actually need. Okay, nuclear options, which they can have energy. Let's go back up a little bit, dollar for dollar. So hey, whatever you do is the same amount of the dollar that you have. We gonna slap it on. It's targeted for selected goods, and so this is gonna be just good, bad, but it's gonna be. They're gonna say they're gonna react. Canada say they will react. Retaliate basically. All right. It says pulling U.S. booze or not retaliating at all. So one of the three, they won't or they will. So I guess they have booze, alcohol. Okay, let's see. It says Ford said that Ontario could pull American-made alcohol off shop shelves in the province, signaling a different approach in which different provincial premiers could define their own responses. Another option is not retaliating. Okay, at least for now. So that you got certain things they can do, right? But they know it's not measurable to the United States. But their energy is very measurable to certain states. All right, so you see what he's trying to do. In a sense, this guy is trying to save or so-called save the America. He said they have a lot of debt, and they owe these two countries, Mexico and Canada, a lot of money. Okay, hold on. So let's go ahead and get a couple of scriptures. Let's go to Obadiah real quick. Okay. Let's go to verse 7. Okay. Let's go to verse 7. I'll start at 5. If it says, if these came to thee as robbers by night, how wilt thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? So it says, how are the things that Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, and they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee, and there was no understanding in them. So this is talking about Esau, man. That's because this place is, the men in that confederacy, the ones in the NATO, they're seeing this. They're seeing how America or Trump is getting in his emperor type mode. Okay. And you notice you don't see Elon Musk since that day he did all that hand gesture and shit. You ain't seen him. All right. See, Trump is on a rampage. Now he's signing all documents, but he's not gonna get his what he's trying to get to. All right. Let me read it in the NLT. It says, all your allies would turn. Well, let's go to 6 in the NLT. Let's start at 5. If these came at night and robbed you, what a disaster awaits you. So it's going to be a disaster. All right. What a disaster awaits you. And they would not take everything. Those who harvest grapes always leave some and leave few for the poor. Right. And that's a custom. But your enemies will wipe you out completely. So America's enemies are going to wipe them out. All right. It's going to be, the scriptures tell you that they hated the whore. All right. So this shit, stuff like this, they're trying to be ruler over the whole world, in a sense, all right? These elites, all right, before they implode this place and to get out of this debt. I don't know what this man think he can do. He can't get out of this debt. All right? It says every nook and cranny of Edom will be searched and looted. Okay? Every treasure will be found and taken. Okay? So everything they got. All right? All the allies, even the other Edomites, will turn against you, and they will help to chase you from your land, and they will promise you peace while plotting to deceive and destroy you. Your trusted friends will set traps for you, and you won't even know about it. So this is going to happen to, and it's really just Babylon, America, and the rest of the Edomite nation that come around, okay? Because this is where we're going. We're going into the fourth industrial revolution. So these other nations are pissed, all right, that the way this thing is about to go is they're going to be taxed with tariffs, all right, hit with a slap with a big bill, all right. You think they want to change it? First of all, your dollar is whack, all right. When Canada come with dollar for dollar, when I grew up, Canada's just across the way. It's not even that far, and it was like I can give $1, and I would get like $1.75 back in their money. So it was like that much money more. So and their money would be a whole $1.75. You can go over there and make. That's why a lot of them used to come over here and work and then go home, go back over there, because it's just a bridge that crosses. Like in certain states, it's just a line. All right, it's just a bridge over here in Michigan. All right. So, all right, so this place is going to be destroyed because it's angering the nations. Matter of fact, let's get that too, all right? Esau Edom is a total destructive people, all right? And all these nations will get it, but they're going with Trump. They got to have something to destroy this place on, man, because all these taxes and these tariffs will kind of bankrupt, kind of mess with nations' money and currency, because he's trying to apply it on everybody. So, hey, so do we know this is Nero Caesar? Let me read this in the NLT. Matter of fact, KJV first, Revelations 11, it says, "And the nations were angry, and their wrath is come, and the time of the dead, and that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name is great and small, and should destroy them which destroy the earth." Okay? It says NLT, it says the nations were filled with wrath. So they're going to be pissed. It's going to come to that point, man, because they're being hit with tariffs. It's going to be a bad time. It says, "But now the time of your wrath has come. It is time to judge the dead and reward the servants, the prophets, as well as your holy people." Okay? "And all who fear your name, from the least to the greatest, it is time to destroy all who have caused destruction on the earth." And this is the Esau Edom. It just doesn't sit with only the American Edomites. It goes to every last one of these nations that are ran by Edomites or an Edomite. Okay? That's going to be destroyed. Okay? So these nations are pissed, and they're going to send those missiles to destroy this place. Okay? All right, so it's going to be a time of what kind of word? I'm with the word. A time of a dread. It's going to be it's gonna be no, what they call that? No money. All right, because this man is trying to bring in the AI. He's trying to bring in the world. He's trying to bring in transhumanism. He's trying to bring in all these things to let them survive, to make them survive, and he can't. Right? This system is failed for them, and they know it. That's why he's coming with the DEI. All right, so he can, put so he can say his people can rule over over all the nations again. All right, that's why everything looks like it's against Jake, and Jake just we like, damn, we don't even get the shit anyway. Let's go ahead. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 8. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. So all the nations, they dealt with it, came over here, got rich. Okay, it says, therefore the nations are mad. It says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. Okay, so if so be she may be healed. Okay. It says we would have healed Babylon. All right, so they would have got everything. So what he's trying to do is heal Babylon. He's trying to get all the money that he can. All right, even if it means cut ties or cut relationships with other nations. All right, to be centered as the Rome again. Okay, because this is where they want to be. It says, but she is not healed. All right, because that thick clay. Right. It says, forsake her. It says, and let us go everyone into his own country. You're going to get people that go back to their own country, all right, or amongst their own people. And for her judgment reaches unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So the Lord is going to give it his judgment. Let's go ahead, verse 8 again. It's in NLT. Matter of fact, 7. It says, Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hands, a cup that made the whole earth drunk. All right, so Babylon, America has been the epitome of where you wanted to be. All right, you got everybody from every land coming to this place. All right, and Trump is trying to make it that place again. All right, because right now you got people that say you have to. They're not trying to deal with this place. They going to other places now. It says the nations drank Babylon's wine. Yeah, they philosophies. They believed in this place. All right. And it drove them all mad. They got crazy for this place. But suddenly Babylon too has fallen. Right. You see the thick clay? The money. All right. Weep for her. Give her medicine. Perhaps she can yet be healed. So hey, get all the funds you can, get it all loaded up. Okay, get the, get all the tariffs you can, tax people. Okay, it says we would have healed Babylon. We would have healed her if we could, but nothing can save her now. Let her go, abandon her, return now to your own lands, for her punishment reaches to the heavens. It is so great it cannot be measured. Hold on a second. Okay, so really with that, Babylon ain't gonna be healed no matter what they do. All right. All he doing is the scriptures tell you how they said the nations are mad. All right, they pissed off. This devil is about to go. Shot damn Nero. He's about to go Nero. He's Nero. All right, he's about to go with psycho, man. So I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shah. Bashim Bakakadah. Inshallah.